Okay, let me share one experience. Which one? Okay, let me see. Whenever I used to go and there's people used to invite me for programs and give talks and all, right? So one of the program that was happening in ashram way back, like some 15-20 years back, they had invited me to give a talk to all the people who are doing the TTP program, teachers training program. So then one of the question came was, don't you have any desires in life? The way I was talking, people felt like, is he really saying that, or doesn't have any desires in life? Then I said, like, see, if you really ask me from the bottom of the heart, I know that Gurudev has blessed me with everything, so I don't really keep craving for anything, because sometimes the thought comes and it is already there. Okay, sometimes even before the thought arises, it's already been fulfilled. So that has been my life, with Gurudev's blessing. So I said, like, I really don't have. But they asked, like, still, if at all I ask one of the desires of you, what is that your desire? Then I was just thinking, and I told them, see, my office is near, HAL. HAL is the place, the old airport of Bangalore. Okay, so where there's a helicopter division, and my office is just next to that. So I used to always see, the training happening for the people who learn the flying of choppers. Okay, every day I used to walk and I used to like how it feels to sit in a chopper. Okay, I have flown in big Airbus, everything, but chopper is something which I never experienced. Okay, so that was one thought. And because I'm a part-timer, as Abhishek said, like I'm not a full-timer. So one of the thing is, like, can I be at least one day? एक movie आया था ना, एक दिन का CM, कुछ ऐसा movie कुछ आया था ना. So my limited ask was, one day I want to be Gurudev's secretary. Okay, because of my limitation. Okay, so these were the two things, maybe as a desire I have in my mind, but otherwise more or less everything is taken care. Okay, and the following week there was a advanced course that was happening in ashram in the presence of Gurudev, where it was for Karnataka. Okay, and that was the time I was the STC. I was heading the state as a teachers coordinator as well. So I was driving the whole thing, and somehow that was one of the biggest advanced course that has happened for Karnataka state. We had some 2,500 people doing the advanced course in the presence of Gurudev. Somehow I worked with all the teachers, every teacher supported, volunteer supported, and we had the biggest advanced course happening in ashram. Okay, so ashram advanced course happened, and the last day I was packing my bag to travel back to city, and suddenly I get a call from Gurudev's secretariat, and he says, like, Gurudev is calling. And I just rushed to Ganga Kutir and just went inside, and Gurudev was talking to someone. He just looked at me. Okay, and what was the first question he asked me? Have you flown in chopper? I just looked at him, and I don't know, like, how I normally I don't speak in front of Gurudev. Even after 25-30 years, it's very difficult for me to speak in front of Gurudev, even today. Okay, but that moment, it was just a flow saying, like, not at Gurudev, but whenever you take, I'll come. This was the thing that I told Gurudev. He just gave a smile and said, ha, tomorrow we are flying. Now we'll go in the chopper. Okay, and you are going to be my secretary. You don't know, and it's not like, it was like, oh, I want to do something so that I can travel with Gurudev, or I want to, no, it was not like, no, one of the desire, like, you wanted to always be with Gurudev, right? Yeah, thoda wo रहता है ना कि you want to be with Gurudev, you want to be with Gurudev, travel with him and all. Okay, and within one thing, he fulfilled both the desires, flying in the chopper and being a secretary for one day. Yeah, so you never know, what can happen with Guru.